Hello Aquarius, welcome to Creators on the Crest. My name is Stephanie and this will be your reading for February 15th through the 29th. Be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and north node placements for additional context. You can also cross-watch a video for a friend or a loved one. Today we'll be starting off with the overall energy of your reading and what's going on there. Then we'll look at your energies, the energies surrounding you, and how these are mingling and dancing in the middle. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take only what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, I have a link in the description below. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Creators on the Crest, and I would love to see you and interact with you there. Okay, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get started with your overall energy. When you want to let me know. Here we go. Rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present. Rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present. Beautiful. So you are the water bearer, Aquarius, even though you are an air sign. That kind of gives you a unique access point to air and water elements. And there's a waterfall on her behind the picture. And so it just reminds me of, you know, how you can feel the air around the waterfall. Very rejuvenating. Okay, let's take a look at your energies. A little more detail here. Okay. The energy's connected to you. And how they are mingling and dancing in the middle. All right. So Aquarius, on your side, you get the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and the Chariot. I really like how these energies are progressing for you. You go from kind of being caught up in a little bit of mental exhaustion, which I feel like I picked up on another reading. I've picked up on that. I feel like that's getting left behind. So you've done some sort of self-care. Maybe you've already worked on a little bit of healing here, and it's bringing you into a place of love and like, wow, I can move forward toward my wishes now because I don't have to stay in those thoughts. I don't have to stay in that way of communicating or thinking or being. And you're moving forward with firm, clear control of the Chariot. Now the energy is connected to you. They get the 8 of Cups, the Hierophant, and the 8 of Pentacles. So there seems to be a lot moving for this person, and in multiple areas of their life. It seems like love, emotions, they might be, I do sense the walking away, but I don't know if it's walking away from a connection or relationship. It might be walking away from the way that they have handled their emotions in the past. It seems to me they're bringing stability to that. They might have been someone who would kind of emotionally like pop off and get a little unstable from that. But they're bringing a nice spiritual balance here and a spiritual authority to themselves with the Hierophant. And they're working on building stability. So it looks like they've made some progress. For both of you, it looks like progress has happened here. Now the energies in the middle, you get the 2 of Cups and the King of Pentacles. That's love and partnership coming together in a very, very stable and steadfast manner, which I love to see those energies. I definitely feel like I've got yours over here and someone you're connected to over here. But it comes together in a place of love and stability. All right, let's clarify that 8 of Swords for you. And for that, you got the 2 of Cups, no, the 2 of Wands, excuse me, the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. So they had the 8 of Cups on their side. You did too. Now, wow, so I feel like you've both turned away from certain responses, them with their emotions, you with your thoughts. And you made the choice to not stew in those same self-deprecating thoughts that you might have had in the past, because they really kept you tied down. This may have taken a little bit of awareness and planning to decide how to step forward through that. It seems to me you might have more than one tool in your toolkit, and you're like, how do I best apply what I know to get through this? But it looks like you made your way through it. You progressed through it. So you have the 7 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and then the second card that you got here was the 9 of Cups. So let's clarify that. 9 of Cups is clarified by the 3 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, so you recognize that the limiting thoughts that were plaguing you kind of brought a sense of confusion, and they brought lack. You recognize that your flow, that your cup wasn't overflowing, so it was depleting you of your energy, and you took a moment to reflect on that. And you're in your reflection time and in your planning time, you determined to move forward from the heart, bringing yourself in a position to fill your cup back up. I don't know that I'm sensing your cup is fully full yet. You might still need a little R&R, a little break, or just being considerate to yourself not to overdo it too much. Because this Chariot is going to want to move forward with force and control. But let's see. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So for the Chariot, you get the 9 of Swords, the Magician, and the 9 of Cups again. Okay, so yes, if you get to going too fast forward, Aquarius, like you're like, okay, you know, I released that, I figured it out, I used the right tool, I got it done. And if you get to going too fast in your Chariot there, in your triumphant Chariot, you're going to throw yourself back into thoughts. And so there may be, as you're looking at your schedule for this next month, the rest of this month and the next month, really look at how you've built in your rest time. Really look at when you feel your best in your creative flow, and how much rest or maybe even exercise or some level of self-care has factored into that, because that is going to get you back on track with being in that 9 of Cups energy, and being able to fill those cups and bring that energy to those around you, instead of staying stuck in that mental trapped energy. It's being acknowledged here, and it's okay, but if it's one of those things that also you don't want to rush. You have plenty of tools available to you. You might have to switch up the tools a little bit here and there, and that's okay. That's why you have a lot of tools in your toolkit. Maybe even something that you learned quite a while ago that you haven't utilized for a while might be helpful, I'm getting, for some reason. Okay, let's look at this energy connected to you with their 8 of Cups there. And that's clarified by the Empress, the Hermit, and the 5 of Cups. Yeah, to me, this person is expressing that they know that they have got overly emotional at times. This is someone who is probably pretty comfortable in their emotions, and from what I can see so far, they don't get caught up in their thoughts as often, maybe as you have the tendency to do, but they have the tendency to get fired up or get upset about something, and then, you know, kind of bulldoze or knock down the energies around them. And they're becoming aware of that. And something that you have taught them is making them aware of that. So they're definitely seeing themselves mirrored in their environment, in their relationship to you. They might be taking a little time to themselves or giving themselves a time out to really get that where they can sit back and be like, okay, I don't have to respond on these emotional triggers. I can find a way to regulate myself using what I know and what's inside of me, which is beautiful. Okay, let's look at this Hierophant here, this spiritual advisor, the spiritual authority. they get for that the Prince of Disc, which is like the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Chariot. And you had the Chariot too. Wow, okay. This person, when it comes to their movement forward, they're going to be a little bit better than you are at stopping and pausing and maybe planning and saying, okay, here's the map. Are we taking the best path? Let me slow it down a bit. Let me make sure I'm aligned with this. Let me kind of pull the brakes. I don't want to get the cart going so fast that it overturns, right? And they're really employing, you know, a spiritual connection, a spiritual knowing, some sort of wisdom that they've picked up along the way to help them with that. So that's really nice because they can mirror that for you nicely. It doesn't look like they're getting caught up in thoughts again. Not somebody who's getting mixed up in thoughts so far. All right, clarifying their Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they get the Ten of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. Yeah, so this person has possibly been working very hard, possibly with the help of a team or some other people, to reinvent themselves and bring something new into what they're creating. They may not be letting you know like everything about this. So at times you might feel like, oh, you're doing what? Or you guys did what? You know, possibly something in their work environment. I do feel like they're in a leadership position, but the leadership position is also leading them to a great wisdom. They also seem to have some sort of ancestral issue or connection that is presenting itself for them. I get it in the sense that they are being supported through their ancestry in some way. So they may have been working on some sort of ancestral healing, or it could have to do with this emotional dysregulation that they've been through before. And they're healing that for their entire lineage, which would make sense of why they may have struggled with it, even with their strengths here and their ability not to get too caught up in thoughts. Let's look at this Two of Cups energy that is mingling in the middle here. Okay, to clarify the Two of Cups, we get the Death card, the High Priestess, and the Six of Swords. Yes, the both of you are working on things that you're letting go, that you are applying the correct tools to, you're applying the wisdom, you are moving yourself into the Garden of Eden. You are moving yourself into a more lush and fulfilled and calm and serene and peaceful place in your connection as a result of what you're both working on here. And that is ideal. That's what we like in partnerships, that even though we're going through these hard things and they're different for each of us, we have that interdependence to heal our connection and move it forward into the spaces that feel good. Okay, let's clarify this King of Pentacles. And it's clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Overall, this work that the two of you are doing at this time seems like it is bringing a great stability to your connection, a very fulfilling stability. I don't see you two stopping on the focus on that because you do have the Ace of Pentacles coming here again. I feel like while you're in a good place, you're still looking at how to come into even more stability, if that makes sense. This could be a partnership where you're planning something for your family, or you're planning on starting a family, and you're just really determined to be in a place of stability, emotional stability, mental stability, you know, the spiritual stability. Both of you are bringing the different elements to the table to make this happen, but it's just groundedness, centeredness, and stability, which is beautiful energy. If you are planning on starting a family or moving closer to family or something along those lines, Aquarius, you know, or resolving things with your family, bringing stability to the lineage, like I saw. Beautiful energies. Aquarius, let's get a card for the Aquarian Collective from the Whispers of Aloha Oracle. Okay. Wow, this one's been coming up a lot. Like 2 other signs got this. Choose peace. Be responsible for your serenity. Choose peace. And let me read a little bit about that, even though I've read it several times. I guess more than one energy needs to hear this right now. Enjoying routine activities can be a way to achieve mental sanctuary. People have different activities that help them feel calm. It's time to discover the path to your inner peace. Practice settling your mind and disconnecting from chaos and endless mental chatter to help you feel centered. So Aquarius, I think especially this is a message for you right now. Choose peace. Go visit a waterfall, because waterfalls feel, the mix of water and air feels like it would be extremely good for you. You are the water bearer. You do pour the water and you know how to work with that energy. Aquarius, thank you so much for tuning in today. Please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment below, and I'll see you next time.